Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dragon Keep, and welcome back to another What If. Today's What If will be, what if, ugh, sorry, what if Deku was a Yaoyorozu, otherwise known as Momo's brother. I had fun creating this one, so I hope you guys have fun watching it. Anyways, the story starts off with Momo and Izuku being born in the neighborhood Kachan was born. They both get to be around 4, and that's when their quirks started appearing. Momo accidentally created a tiny marble, while Izuku turned his picture of a turtle into an actual turtle. The teachers then contacted their parents, and they all went to the Quirk doctor. The doctor tells them that Momo has the creation quirk, while Izuku has something similar to that, which I call masterpiece. Here, allow me to break it down for you. He can make anything that he draws come to life, but it has to be inanimate objects. He can't create animals or people or places. Plus, if he uses his quirk too much, then his hands start moving on their own. Basically, if he uses his quirk too much, he won't have control over his hands for a short amount of time. Want to say something to the camera, Kitty? Okay then. The Quirk doctor then said that it's best that they should train their pretty powerful quirks. Their parents help out Momo with her creation quirk, but enroll Izuku in art classes to help with his masterpiece quirk. 2 years later, they come to a family meeting. The parents say, we've got some news for both of you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said, we're moving. But, there's some things that are going to be a little different. They said, Momo, you will be continuing to talk and live with us. But, Izuku, we're placing our full trust on your art from your art teacher. God, that was horrible. Basically, they put their trust on his art teacher. That's better. Why didn't I say that before? God. Come here, kitty. I want cuddles. Momo then got confused and said, well, how are we going to communicate with each other then? Izuku then replies, well, I had drawn two-way communication watches, but, unfortunately, I didn't draw the power source for them. Momo then says, hey, I could probably create the power source. Izuku then says, okay, you create the power source, I'll find that picture of the two-way watches and pack my things up. Momo, be back here in an hour? Izuku, done. The parents then just look at each other and go, we raised them so well. Now it goes back to the starting of the anime. Not back, I probably should say forward. And at this point, the Yaoyorozus are kind of a big deal. Both being Momo's parents and Izuku. The Yaoyorozu parents for, whatever they were noticed for, and Izuku for being an excellent artist. Now, on one big day, people decide to go to the museum where Izuku is currently at, so that they can view his art. They are looking at a perfectly made fire sword. Basically, a sword that is, well, on fire. So before they can go on to his next work, a villain comes in. You guessed it, the sludge villain. He decided that he was going to take over for someone from the art studio. Izuku wasn't gonna have all that, so he touched the painting of the fire sword to make it come to life. Which had everyone else in shock because they had no idea what his quirk was. And with his fire sword, Izuku how do I put this in words? Destroys the sludge villain. He then turns the fire sword back into his artwork, which he can do now. And then he scoops up the rest of the sludge villain and puts it into custody. And that is where I'm going to leave it off right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, then boom! Slap that like button across the face! That was not scripted. Catch you next one. Laters.